You are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc Radio, television, and newspaper. You are with me, Thu Anh, and following our headline as usual. Binh Phuoc adjusts planning for border gate development. Over 100 ethnic farmers join traffic safety contest in Binh Phuoc. National Assembly Standing Committee convenes 37th meeting. Later on, Vietnam's furniture products introduced at UK Fair. Binh Phuoc Province has approved adjustments to its 2021 to 2030 development plan with a vision to 2050 to include updates to border gate infrastructure along the Vietnam and Cambodia land borderline.
This follows the Prime Minister's approval under Decision number 1200 QD-TTG issued on October 14, 2023. Under the adjusted plan, the Hoa Lư International Border Gate will include a railway by 2030. The existing areas will be developed into a new international border gate during the 2023-2030 period, while the Hoàng Diệu Border Gate will be upgraded to international status by 2050. The Tân Tiến Border Gate is set to become a primary border gate by 2030, and the Đắc Ô Border Gate will become a secondary gate from 2023 and a primary gate by 2050. The plan aligns with Decisions 1769 issued in 2021, which approved the development of 9 new national railway lines, including the Ho Chi Minh City-Lộc Ninh route, connecting the An Station to the Vietnam-Cambodia border at the Hoa Lư Border Gate.
More than 100 local farmers and officials participated in a traffic safety contest organized by the Binh Phuoc Farmers Association on September 12 in Bù Gia Mập District.
The contest themed Ethnic Farmers of Bù Gia Mập District and Traffic Safety included teams from all branches divided into 5 competing groups. Contestants took part in 3 rounds: a road traffic law quiz, a driving stimulation using Honda RT equipment, and a team building challenge. The event focused on improving knowledge of road safety regulations, traffic behavior, and response skills. The competition provided a platform for farmers to exchange knowledge about traffic safety, particularly benefiting ethnic participants from the border district to ensure safer road use and reduce traffic accidents and violations.
Dong Phu Rubber JSC in Binh Phuoc Province wrapped up its 2024 Golden Hands in Rubber Harvesting Contest on September 12, following 2 days of intense competition.
The 2-day competition took place at Tân Lập Rubber Plantation in Dong Phu District. A total of 28 contestants, representing over 2,000 workers from 7 plantations, including the Dong Phu Cartier subsidiary, competed in both theoretical and practical categories. Awards were presented for individual and team achievements, with 1 first prize, 2 second prizes, and 3 third prizes in each category. The company's trade union and youth union also recognized high-performing participants with special prizes. The biannual contest is designed to honor outstanding workers and teams. It also promotes technical excellence, thus improving production methods and boosting efficiency across the company. Since 2006, Dong Phu Rubber has consistently achieved a garden yield of 2 tons per hectare, maintained the highest productivity in Vietnam's rubber industry for 6 consecutive years.
Moving on to the top stories around the country. In recent days, Typhoon Yagi has inflicted severe damage across several northern provinces, disturbing the economy, society, and daily life for local residents. Party and state leaders have been on the ground at critical locations to oversee rescue and relief operations.
As of 5 p.m. on September 12th, the devastation from Typhoon Yagi and subsequent flooding has left 330 people dead or missing. After reaching its peak on Sept 11 night, the water level of the Red River in Hanoi fell below alert level 2 on Sept 12 and is expected to continue receding slowly. Meanwhile, landslides continue to occur in the northern mountainous region. Party and state leaders have been on the ground, at critical locations to oversee rescue and relief operations. On the afternoon of September 12, General Secretary and President To Lam inspected flood and storm prevention efforts in Tuyên Quang Province. He extended heartfelt condolences to families who lost loved ones in the storms and floods, expressing deep sympathy for the challenges and losses faced by those impacted. During the visit, the Central Committee of the Vietnam Fatherland Front donated 20 billion Vietnam dongs or $813,422 to Tuyên Quang Province to assist in recovery efforts following the damage caused by the natural disaster. On the evening of September 12, General Secretary and President To Lam's delegation visited Phu Tho Province. The impact of Typhoon number 3 in Phu Tho has resulted in 2 deaths, 7 injuries, and 9 people missing. Additionally, 417 homes have been damaged, and over 7,000 households have been urgently evacuated due to flooding and landslides. Many medical and educational facilities, as well as infrastructure projects, have been affected, and several dikes are either overflowing or at risk of overflowing, requiring immediate action to prevent further breaches.
The National Assembly Standing Committee opened its 37th session in Hanoi on September 12 under the chair of National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn.
Lawmaking is the main focus of this meeting, where the committee is scheduled to give feedback on contents to be presented to the National Assembly at its 8th session, and consider some matters within its authority. It will review and offer opinions on 11 draft laws and 1 ordinance, including the draft law amending and supplementing a number of articles of the law on Vietnam People's Army officers and the draft law on amending and supplementing a number of articles of the law on health insurance. The top legislator requested permanent members of the National Assembly's Law Committee to urgently and thoroughly examine proposals for drafting laws and resolutions, and report to the Standing Committee for consideration and addition to the agenda of the 37th session in the spirit of ensuring quality and meeting conditions for approval.
Vietnamese wooden and craft products made a strong debut at the UK's largest garden trade show, attracting significant attention from British and international buyers.
15 Vietnamese companies showcased their products at the Source Garden Trade Show, featuring 800 businesses and attracting around 7,000 wholesalers, retailers, and garden centers. The event allowed businesses to connect with British and European customers seeking new suppliers and techniques for garden decoration. The Vietnam Trade Office in the UK also displayed sustainably sourced outdoor wooden and craft products, promoting the Vietnamese brand to retailers. The UK is a promising market for wooden crafts, with British consumers spending over $32 billion on wooden products in 2023. Wood and wooden products have become one of Vietnam's key exports. Actively exploring the market presents a significant opportunity for Vietnamese companies to expand their market share in the UK.
Vietnam was the second largest supplier of whitefish, mainly trifish or pangasius, to the US in the first half of 2024.
Latest data from the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers, VASEP, shows that Vietnam's pangasius export turnover to the U.S. in July reached $31 million, up 69% year-on-year. The surge brought the value in the first 7 months of 2024 to $190 million, up 20% over the same period last year. The U.S. is currently the second largest export market for pangasius of Vietnam, while China continues to hold the top position. In the first 7 months of 2024, Vietnam's pangasius export turnover reached more than $1.1 billion, up 9% over the same period last year. China was the largest export market of the Vietnamese products with $313 million.
A ceremony was held recently in Vientiane, Laos to honor Vietnamese language. This marked a step toward making annual Vietnamese Language Day, September 8th, a significant cultural and spiritual mark for the Vietnamese community in Laos.
The ceremony featured a competition in which the organizers presented questions in Vietnamese. They ranged from easy to difficult, covering the culture, people, and countries of both Vietnam and Laos. Contestants were challenged to answer as many questions as possible. On this occasion, the Vietnamese embassy in Laos awarded certificates of merit and prizes to 3 contestants. They are those who made it to the final round of the 2024 Search for Vietnamese Language Ambassadors Abroad competition, which is organized by the State Committee for Overseas Vietnamese under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
And that's what 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch this news again, you can download our mobile app BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.